In the last video, I covered 4 types of guavas, and now I'll show you what Mum and I made with the ripe China Pear guavas my brother gave us. So first, we split them in roughly half. Mum was on guava jam duties, and me, I was going to make guava chutney from these. To make the guava chutney, here are all the ingredients I used, and you can find the full recipe in the caption below. To start the chutney, add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of neutral oil into a medium pan over medium heat. I'm just using grapeseed oil. And then you want to drop in about half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and toast them for about 30 to 45 seconds or until they smell fragrant. After that, I added half a small red onion, finely diced, with 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. And I picked 2 Thai green chillies from Mum's veggie pods, removed most of the seeds because I don't want this chutney to be too spicy. And then I just finely chopped those chilies. And then just let it all saute for about 3 to 4 minutes until the onions become soft and translucent. So I used 6 China Pear guavas, and all I did was peel them, cut them into chunks, and remove the seeds. I think it actually would have been better to cut them into 1 centimeter cubes for a nicer texture, but I left mine a bit too chunky here. It was a bit of prep work to get all these guavas ready. So after adding the chopped guavas, you want to add a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. That's going to give it a nice golden color, and a pinch of salt, and give it a good mix. Then add half a cup of sugar. I went with raw sugar here, and also a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and then give it a good stir. And you want to bring the whole mixture to the boil and then reduce the heat to low to simmer uncovered for about 15 to 20 minutes, and just stir it occasionally. And because I cut my guava slices way too chunky to start with, I used the wooden spatula here to make them into smaller pieces. Ideally, it would have been better to cut them into 1 centimeter cubes to start with. You'll know when the chutney is ready when it gets thick and glossy. You can do a spoon test where you run it in the middle, and if the trail stays open for a second before filling back in, then you know it's done. And take it off the heat when it's done and let it cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. While it's still nice and hot, spoon it straight into sterilized jars and seal them up. I was able to fill 2 medium-sized jars, and it will keep in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. You can also pop the spare jar in the freezer for later, and that's best consumed within 3 months. You can serve it with cheese and crackers, or do what I did and spread it on a snapper burger bun. It was surprisingly good, and it just made my burger taste more gourmet. For Mum's guava jam recipe, just peel and deseed 7 medium-sized China Pear guavas. You should be left with about 600 grams, and you just want to chop them and then macerate them with 100 grams of raw sugar for about 20 minutes to get a head start on the jam. Then transfer the guava and syrup to a large saucepan. Mum added about half a cup of water as these guavas don't have much moisture. Then you want to bring it to the boil for 5 minutes, then reduce to low and simmer for about 20 minutes or until it thickens, and stir in the zest of 1 lemon and about a tablespoon of lemon juice. And you want to let the jam cool for about 5 to 10 minutes before adding it to the sterilized jars. This batch makes about 4 small jam jars. The jam tastes like between an apple and pear, but just more fragrant. With Mum's guava jam, I had to try making jam drops from these. It was different, but still yummy. So our guava jam and chutney experiment turned out way better than we thought. So if you've got ripe guavas, these recipes are definitely worth a go.